Don't worry, Mr. Hurt. No one listens to this show anyway. It's alright. It's all good. But yeah, no, thank you. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It really helped me through a hard time, and things seem to be looking up for me at the end of the year. After another tough year, I lost Deuce and my job, and I'm broke all year, and blah 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 blah. And the world's going to hell, of course. And I'm banned from Twitter, and I'm kicked off Facebook, and every woman on earth hates me. I got no friends. My family pretends I don't exist. And, I feel pretty good because, I mean, really, it's just because God saved me, and there's just no getting over that. I'll never get over that. I'm like, whoa, thank you, God. That's pretty, wow, really? Boy, was I dumb. I don't know why people can't admit they're dumb. But, I really was lost. I did not get it. I did not get life. I did not get the world. I was deceived. I was. And so are billions of others. And, they really did torture me in New Orleans with electromagnetic frequencies and microwave technology and voice to skull, making me hear voices, and they really did everything they could to drive me insane. They were testing the technology that they're going to be using. And so the reason I lose my temper sometimes on social media is because I've already experienced what they're planning to do to you. Now, I didn't know about the vaccines. I mean, that's like top secret. I had no clue. I mean, who did? I didn't see that coming. But they're definitely poison, and don't take them. I got some good compliments on my website. There's a lot of facts in there. I would take that to any court in the world and see what the judge says after reviewing all that. I mean, let's get real here, people. I'm impressed with Rand Paul. It's hard to think it's anything but a show nowadays, but Rand Paul puts on a good one, and he's been standing up against vaccines pretty good. Giving it to Fauci, who definitely belongs in jail. And we gotta stop these goons. They're just evil, sick weirdos, man. They clearly cheated on the election. And I'd like to say congratulations to the Rittenhouse kid. He handled himself very well, didn't he? He sure did. So it's a shame that people are dead, but whatever negatives are from this, let's make them positive. All right, we can't bring those kids back to life, but we can learn from this. And I really don't like guns. I don't like them, but I will never agree to any law to take our guns away. I carried a gun 12 years as a cab driver, and I would have never drove night shift in New Orleans for 12 years without it. I would not have done it, and I wouldn't recommend anyone else do it. And I mean that. I do. I also had mace. I had to use the mace once. One time I maced a guy, he ended up going to jail. He was so drunk. I haven't made a show in a long time. I've been doing a lot with the website. Putting a lot of energy. And I'm in DoorDashing, so pray to Jesus, keep me safe on the streets, because I don't want to be on the streets anymore. But I know how to. I'm pretty good at it. I am. I don't like driving at night, especially out in the woods. There's deer everywhere. If you ever hit deer, you'll be traumatized the rest of your life. And I hit two at the same time. Several years ago, when I was working in Iowa, I was living in Macomb. I drove to Iowa to work for Sanborn, or what's the name of it? Schneider Trucking. And I was on my way to work in my little Toyota, Honda, whatever it was. It was a little Japanese car. And 3 deer ran out in front of me on the highway. I'm going like 60 miles an hour. The sun's just coming up. It's cold. And 3 deer crossed me. The first one made it. All right, I think that was the mama one, but it wasn't that big, so it might not have been. But anyway, the first one made it. But there was 2 more, and one hit my front, and one hit the side of my driver's side, back door, and they were both dead. It was so sad. I'll never forget it. I'm lucky they were small. They were young. They were just up in, what do they call them? They might have been a year old. You know what I mean? They were up. They were walking. They were moving around. But they have no idea what they're doing, and they run out and it happens all the time. So I definitely don't want to work at night around here without better headlights on my vehicle and better eyeglasses for my eyes. Otherwise, I'll just work in the daytime. Besides the deer, there's other real dangers, of course. So I just rather not work at night and get to know everything. I'll work in the daytime, and it'd be nice to be able to pay my bills and get ahead a little. I got some tax return out of the clear blue sky. Otherwise, I'd have no money. So thank you, God. Thank you. I can't thank the IRS. I'm sorry. Do I have to thank them, God? They're freaking horrible. For all I know, I'll wake up tomorrow, they take it back out. They did that to me last year. That's what I think. Because I have no record. I had no idea they were going to put money in my bank account. And they put over $1,000. I had $2 one day. I woke up the next day, I had well over $1,000. And I'm like, okay, who's playing the joke on me? And it's like, okay, it's the IRS is playing a joke on me. But now what'll probably happen is they'll send me a letter. I'll get it in like a month from now. I hope it'll tell me what happened, because I have no idea. It's just they put it in my account. That's all I know so far. And it's like a miracle, really. So, I paid September's rent. I was backed up on September. I still owe October, and it's the middle, So but I should have October before Thanksgiving. So I had planned to give him October's rent before Thanksgiving, and then I'll, around December 1st, try and give him November's rent, right? And then I'm almost caught up, right? See? Because DoorDashing is worth it right now with the college kids and the cold, and the maps are better here on the DoorDash apps, and a lot more people are doing it, and the tips are way up. Like, it's way better than when I did it in March, and you could tell. And it was brand new back then. It was, and what they do is DoorDash uses the vehicles to get the routes better and better, and then they use the address, and they get it more pinpoint as they go. So now it's much more accurate, because there's a lot of apartment buildings that students live in, and it's just like a big complex, and it's like building 400, building 800, building set, like in your drives, like you're driving around a football field. It's so big. Looking at these, I can't do that crap at night. You can't see. I need a flashlight to do that until I learn. I was like, then I'll get it, Oh, anyway, I'm just rambling. But, I guess we got to do what we got to do. And right now, DoorDash is what I'm doing. So I just hope to stay safe out there, and safe, peaceful, calm. The truck I got from Nate Clark, not my nephew Nate, but Nate Clark, it's a good truck. I'm happy with it. It's got some issues, rust issues, but it's a 98, and it only has 86,000 miles on it, and it drives really good. I like it a lot. I'm halfway done paying that, and so hopefully, once I get caught up on rent, then I plan to pay off the truck, and hopefully save some money, and move to Florida. What do you think of that, folks? So this tax refund was a blessing. I paid for my website for the whole year, which saved me $100 and something because it's much cheaper if you buy the whole year instead of paying month to month, which is what I was doing. So, yeah, I spent a chunk, but I saved a chunk. Last thing, I bought ivermectin off of Amazon. It doesn't get here till the last week of December. Yeah, but it was cheaper that way. About 4 boxes. It was much cheaper that way. I could have got it in 2 to 3 days, and it was a lot more money for some reason. And, I don't know. I'll get it in about 4 or 5 weeks. Anyway. It looks like Charlie Poet's solo again. I lost all my internet friends over that book, and, well, that's life. I don't know what to do. You people are freaks. But I learned my lesson. I learned a lot of lessons. And I ain't going into them. But I do feel like I'm pretty much recovered now. Like, I don't know. Something about after Deuce dying, everything got easier. And I just was able to just focus on me more, and I don't know. And then I got the tax thing, and so I'm still hanging in here, folks. It's been pretty rough financially. That's the hardest part for me. It's always been that way. It's hard to do anything, if you're always struggling to get caught up. But I don't worry about it like I used to, because now, instead of feeling like God was too busy for my life to be in my life, which is what I thought, well, if there is a God, it looks like he's too busy to help me right now. He's got to help other people that are in bigger trouble than me. That's how I looked at it. And I don't look at it like that anymore, because I'd worry about rent. I would, and just money in general, just like a lot of people do. And now I'm like, okay, God, I'm in trouble. Please help me. Pray, and like, I don't know what to do, and I need your help, and please help me financially, God. And that's what I've been doing lately, praying for him to bless me financially. And this has never happened to me in my life. Out of clear blue sky, the IRS sent me $1,600. It's like, okay. And in a few months, I'll get last year's tax return again. So, hopefully I should anyway. I don't know what's going on with that IRS, but I'm pretty sure they don't like me. 1 minute left, folks. Look, everybody, I want to wish y'all just good blessings, and just have a good time the rest of the year. I think the worst is over. Call me crazy. Go right ahead. You're going to do it anyway. But 2 years ago, this November, is when I remember telling my friend Feather Girl, hi Feather Girl, I miss you. I remember telling her that there's been a sea change in the spiritual realm, and I could tell the demons came, and then it wasn't shortly after that the COVID thing really exploded, and now 2 years later, I feel like There's been another sea change. It's over. God bless.